Guinea pig! Here we go.
Hi, I'm Aline. Welcome to my kitchen. And today I'm going to be doing homemade nachos.
I'm a guinea pig!
I'm saying.
That was for you, Danny Stone.
And what I'm doing here is I have some white corn flour, white corn tortillas, not flour tortillas, but corn tortillas. I was looking for the yellow tortillas, that's the ones I like, but all I could find was the white corn. So I'm using them. And this is a 30-count pack that I think I got them at Aldi for like $1.79, so it's not bad. And what I'll do is I have 10 of them sitting right here. And I'm just going to take and I'm going to, they might be partially frozen still. I've been letting them sit out to thaw. Or Piggy loves set them out for me so they thaw. Yeah, I got one down there that don't want to cook, y'all. It's very bottom, of course. There we go. And what I do is I take and I cut these usually into about eighths. I'll cut them into half, cut them into half again, make quarters. And I'll take and cut these quarters into half.
Wonder if that pizza cutter would have done any better.
It might have if I didn't have such a thick stack of them. But I can just take that knife, put it down there and press it down, and you see it's done. I'll set these off to the side. And I've got my oil on. It's heating up in my deep fryer. And over at my stove top, I have my milk and cheese and everything. The only thing I don't have over there is my flour to make my cheese sauce. And I'm just showing you how simple it is to make homemade nachos. Now, if you don't want to go to the trouble of deep frying your tortilla things here, you can buy the store-bought tortilla chips. I mean, that's entirely up to you.
But have you seen the cost of a bag of chips these days?
I'm saying. And now this right here, I ain't going to tell them how many batches I'll get. I need this. Can you give me a fork, Piggy?
Fork.
Yes, please. And if you wonder what I've got here, these are jalapeno rings. Jalapeno slices, I should say. And yes, I could put them on top of my
rings, slices, circles.
I could put them on top of my nachos just like they are. But what we like is to chop the jalapenos up and put them in the cheese sauce.
Oh, boy.
Okay, now while I'm chopping these up, my fryer is head up. I'll let Piggy put them in the refrigerator. I'm going to go ahead and get started on cooking these right here. Y'all, it ain't going to take long to cook these things.
Nope.
And got that big basket. I can put a lot of chips in there. Piggy, you get me that metal thing I do with my big fryer plate. Yeah.
That circle mesh.
That circle mesh thing.
Made out of metal. Got flat. Well, it's got some plastic.
It's called a spider or something like that. Yeah, that thing. That way. And while those are cooking, I'm going to chop my peppers. Like I said, I'm just showing you how quick this can go. And that's pretty much chopped up right there.
Mike, don't laugh. We know you'd been done about 2 minutes ago.
Well, I'm not the best when it comes to using a knife to chop. But you know what? I don't claim to be a professional chef. I don't claim to be a pro chef or a pro cook. I am a home cook that has been taught by other home cooks. I've had a little bit of training in food prep and food production when I was in school. And y'all, I was out of school almost 40 years ago. So.
And versus Mike, who's had, what have you had, Mike? 2 or 3 decades in the restaurant business cooking?
Yeah, just like I said, just tell you how quick this stuff goes. This first batch of chips is done ready. I'll put them there on my tray. And I'm going to go ahead and get this second batch going. Get those going. So them right there for the third batch. Get me a little bit of salt up here to put on these. Just a little bit, y'all. Like I said, it don't take long. If you got a good deep fryer, fry those chips in about a minute or so. And I'm going to have Piggy set my jalapenos over there at my stove, if he don't mind. And then I'm going to give him my flour to sit over there as well. And when it comes to making the cheese sauce, I normally don't make it because I've already got a recipe. I don't make it on video because I've already got a recipe up for it. But I'll go ahead and make it tonight for the simple fact that just showing y'all how quickly this can go. And it's going to take longer to do the cheese sauce than it does anything. And again, chips are done. Now, we got these going in.
Piggy gonna go ahead and move over here. See you in a second. Oops, look at that. We magically transported to the other side of the kitchen.
And while that's cooking, take about a half a minute or whatever over there, I'm going to go ahead and get my butter on over here. I got 4 tablespoons of butter going in on medium heat. Get my whisk down so I can do this. And if you'll see, I've got, I don't know if what y'all can see over here.
The pot, the milk, the cheese over there.
Well, we got 2 cups of milk. There's 4 tablespoons of butter. I have 3/4 of a block of mozzarella cheese that's been grated. I've got about 3 good slices, which about 2 to 3 or 4 ounces of the Velveeta style cheese. And I will use about 3 to 4 tablespoons of flour.
And see if those chips are ready. And Piggy can go over there while she's doing this and pull them up.
And, well, they probably need to be pulled up, Piggy. You check. That's what I was fixing to do, is go pull them up.
I don't know, not quite yet.
Well, I'll let y'all watch that butter real quick, and then I'll check. They're done.
We're done.
They're done.
I'll pull them up. Get some of that grease off.
Let's take up. That's 1/4 of a cup. So I'm going to use 1/4 of a cup of flour. It's a 1-to-1 ratio on the flour and fat. I'm going to set them right there, Piggy. Just going to be salt.
All right.
And you want to add just a touch of salt. Now, if you use salted butter, you probably won't have to do that. I use unsalted butter. That way I can control the salt content. And yes, I'm putting black pepper in that.
What do you do? Just unplug this?
Uh-huh. You cut it off too, but
We're looking for the off switch.
I'm going to touch a rub in that. Just give it cheese. And I'll be right back. This right here, you turn up to off.
Up to off?
Yeah, it's on that time. So you turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right there in front of me. I didn't see it.
Okay, we'll cook that down right there. Oh, yes, y'all. And I apologize now if I start sneezing, because that pepper's getting to me, y'all.
It did every time.
Every time. Oh. Okay, y'all, what I'm doing now, I'm basically just making a roux. That's what it's called. The flour and butter together is the roux. And this is the basis of gravy. Whether you make sawmill gravy, whether you make brown gravy, whether you make giblet gravy, anything. This is the basis of it right here. Now I'm just making cheese sauce, so I'm making a bechamel, whatever you want to call it. You add the milk. So there's 2 cups of milk. And now you have a white sauce, which is the bechamel. And you can use this just like it is as the gravy. It's a white sauce. What I'm fixing to do is I'm fixing to start putting my cheese in it so that the cheese can melt.
While you doing that, Piggy gonna get cleany.
Alright, I've got that cheese in there. If you hand me a paper towel, please.
Yeah.
I may have one on there. I don't know. Thank you, I had to wipe the fingers.
Alright.
Okay, now you'll see I'm kind of chopping that cheese in there so it melts good. Like I said, making the sauce is it takes longest to do this, but it really doesn't take all that long to do it. And I'm going to go ahead and start putting my shredded cheese in there. And y'all, this is the same cheese sauce I use to make my macaroni and cheese, to make my broccoli and cheese. I mean, it's just the exact same cheese sauce. It's just that you can put different cheeses in it. You don't have to put just one type of cheese. You can put cheddar cheese. You can put pepper jack cheese. You can put Velveeta cheese. Like I did here, the Monterey Jack cheese. You can do, not Monterey Jack, but mozzarella. You can put Monterey. You can put whatever cheese you want in it, pretty much.
Different strokes for different folks.
That's it. And like I said, it's going to take just a few minutes to get all that cheese melted good. And what I'm going to do is once my cheese gets melted good, I'm going to add my jalapenos to it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put my jalapenos in there, and I'm just using the knife I used to slice the cheese. I started to say something else, but I know how that can be misconstrued, so I'm slicing the cheese. That mozzarella's going to make it a little bit stringy on that, but that's fine because I like the mozzarella cheese. And you want to stir it because you don't want that cheese sauce to stick to the bottom of the pan. Yeah, if I can get Piggy to help me out here.
Just a second.
I'm fixing to take this over there to the...
I better bring that over here.
Okay, well, you might want to bring us some of them little black bowls like that right there if you can, but for Piggy, so we can put her nachos in them.
Alright.
Just make sure you get the ones that are all stacked together and not on top. The 2 on top are Charlie's. They're separate from all the others. I have 2 set aside for him to eat out of, my puppy dog. He's a picky doggy.
Well, they're washed, so it don't matter. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
I'm sorry to say.
And as y'all can see, that mozzarella cheese, it just, oh yeah, it gets ooey gooey stringy. I'm going to cut this up on 5 for just a second. I'm going to swap the Piggy here. I'm going to give him this stuff. And while that cheese sauce is still melting, I'm going to put some of this cheese chips in this bowl. Put some in this other bowl.
Hang on a second, I ain't got
I know you got it on the cheese sauce.
There we go. It's got everything in there now.
Chips falling through my grate. And the thing about it is with these nachos, if you want meat on them, you can put meat on them. You put hamburger meat, you can put chicken, steak, shrimp, whatever you want in them. I actually make fajita nachos every now and then. And I cook up some steak, shrimp, and chicken with some bell peppers and onion. And we'll put them on top of our nachos. Okay, y'all, that cheese sauce is done. And I'll probably have more cheese sauce than I need. That's okay, because I know how to save that stuff. And I guess Piggy's gonna have to readjust so we can watch it pouring his cheese over his chips.
I almost got most of them things washed up.
Yeah, I'll have to put the rest of that cheese sauce up, y'all. Oh, y'all, that's good stuff. I'll give Piggy that one. It's a little bit more in it. But you know what time it is, folks. It's time to try the goodies. And it's got the spice to it because of the jalapenos. But that's good stuff. And that's how quick and easy it is to make homemade nachos.
And folks, we're at 17 minutes, if that tells you anything.
And that's from start to finish, other than the little bit of prep I did beforehand. But cooking it, start to finish, that's it. So I do want to thank you very much for watching my video. If you would, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you do subscribe, click that bell icon and click on all so you'll know every time I upload a video. We thank you for watching. Have a great day, and bye, y'all. Bye, y'all.
Where's my phone?